Like I don't know if the homie told you, but I ended up going over to the crib the other day, and they was basically like on some, like I guess maybe they just needed some help or something instead. Like they wasn't really trying to like. I guess I feel like maybe you was trying to get me involved a little bit more than they was, which is cool and all. It's whatever,
Yeah,
right?
but I didn't talk to anybody prior
That's
to
what I'm
us,
saying. Yeah,
but
yeah.
because
That's
you
what
told me you were gonna let me know, so they probably didn't know
yeah.
what was going on. Yo, listen,
Yeah,
let me
yeah,
call
I
you
know.
back because I'm in front of Captain Slacks right now and I'm in a meeting.
Oh
I just wanted to make
shit!
sure you were good.
Call me. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good. Call me.
Talk to you
Peace.
real quick?
Yep.
Yeah, Alexander, can you wait inside? I'll have a conversation with you real quick. I should have a... Ramee.
You need a
I'm here
cigarette?
to talk to you about the incident. Any signs of disrespect? I got more urgent matters inside too as well. So I'm just letting you know, okay? I'm more than happy to take your side of the story as far as what happened. Now, I am a bit conflicted because Kay is my landlord, and he's the main suspect in this situation right now.
Of course.
So I'm just gonna let you know, all right?
Of course. Listen, I explained completely what happened, right? I heard explosions because we live down the block. Okay, can I get that cigarette back?
I don't have one.
I just gave you one. Make sure you don't, you know. I mean, thank you.
I don't know what that means, but I believe you.
Wait, I'm a suspect?
I mean, you're on scene. We treat everybody's a suspect otherwise, right? That's investigation 101.
Okay. Can we go inside? I don't want to be seen out here. I'll be real. And I might get shot out by these Mosley gangsters. Listen, by the way, I have a very strong complaint against Captain Ruth.
I understand.
Like,
I can write it
listen,
up,
it's
but
not even
I
like your
said,
classic one. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Leo, between you and me, man, I don't know
but
how
you
to.
can't say you being disrespectful to Ramee.
No,
You,
no,
you
no,
can't
no,
look
no,
me in the
no.
eye and
This
say
this
you
is
cannot.
pride. No, this is not even disregard all that, right? Listen, I'm not. I know I'm not the only one that has this. How do I say complaint? Brother, her PR work is fucking horrendous. Maybe that's how I put it. I don't know how to. She lost the fucking plot. You know what I mean?
What is that supposed to mean?
She just doesn't communicate and doesn't really know how to speak to people. Rich coming from you, Ramee, yada yada. I understand.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm being dead serious, Slacks. She doesn't know how to fucking talk to people. She comes off condescending as fuck, and she comes off rude as hell. And she's way too emotional. Way too emotional.
I disagree.
Oh man.
Well, maybe I don't have that perspective you have, right?
Listen,
And
brother, I know I'm not the only one fucking saying this. Okay? And I know your own officers have these same disparages.
Well, the officer's gonna say whatever they want. If you want to file a civilian complaint for something as far as she did, I'm more than happy to take that. But like I said, I'm focused on that.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. I know this is gonna go nowhere, but I'm just letting you know. All right.
Who says? Like I said, what we do is whenever somebody files a complaint, we'll make a command report about it, and then share it among all the captains, right? In this instance, it's about Ruth, so it'll be me in turn discussing it, and then deciding if there's anything that needs to be dealt with.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
But,
yeah.
But I mean, I'm more than happy to take it. It's up to you.
I'm just letting you know. I'm giving you something to look out on. All right. That's all. I don't know how you guys manage and discipline other captains, but you know it's something to just keep an eye on. All right. Because I know I'm not the only person that's fucking have had these complaints. All right.
Okay.
Anyways, back to the scene. We heard an explosion. I'm assuming it's the house fire that was on Twitter that Dundee tweeted. I don't fucking know. We heard an explosion. Me and Kay go running over there. I guess because of her beef with fucking Dundee and Vinny or some shit. I don't fucking know. These guild gangsters and Mosey fucking thugs decide to fucking come up and hold me and Kay up. I don't know who had the gun. I'm like, bro, I'm 99% positive Mary Mushkin was the one with the strap. She fucking guns down Mr. K. They rob K. They put him in the vehicle in the red Prius. They tell me to put my hands up and to get inside. Jaeger then tries to sit in the back seat, except when they put Kay in the car, Kay got into the driver's seat. So I go in the back seat, Jaeger's in the back seat, and then they're trying to pull Kay out. right? I have my hands up. They escort me, right? It's these guild gangsters on their motorcycles. I'm not even lying. Wallahi, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like they escorted me. Wallahi, they escorted me. All right. Johnson pulls up on scene. I have knives around me, bro. Wallahi on that escorting. That's why I had to.
Johnson is saying he never saw you being held.
Johnson's also blind as fuck and is clueless as shit. To be respectfully, the man doesn't know his head from his fucking toe. Respectfully.
That's not true. Okay. Listen,
yes, it
listen,
is.
Listen. Just because you say respectfully in front of it doesn't make it any better.
Slacks. There was a guy in a masked out on a motorcycle literally right next to Johnson, and I told Johnson the guy right here is one of the guys that shot me. He goes where? Looks at him and then flicks back to me with the gun.
Listen. I'm making.
And I put that on God.
Being held up.
I put that on God.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you being held up. Okay.
I on God, I was held up. I promise you he did. I promise you he did. I promise you.
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just telling you what the officer witnessed. He did not see that portion. Maybe it happened after.
No, he fucking did. He's just dumb as fuck and he harped on me for some reason. I don't know why. Listen, it really annoyed me that they pulled up on scene and automatically assumed that I was the suspect. I didn't like that at all, man. There's literally everybody in blacked out with fucking guns, wrenches, and knives out. And
did I place you in cuffs?
No, he had a gun to me, bro. He let
4 shots fired, Ramee. Somebody shot their gun.
I didn't even have it. Are you not listening to what I'm saying?
I understand.
He arrived on scene and everybody had these weapons out other than me and I had my hands up. He puts the gun on me and lets everybody else run away.
And that's a conversation I'll have with Johnson.
That is a conversation you 100% have to have with Johnson. And on God that occurred.
But I'm telling you what he witnessed is.
You don't know what he witnessed because he could have lied to you.
I spoke with him. I mean, you could lie to me.
Clearly,
too as well. Anybody could lie to me.
I'm not lying to you, man.
But you're saying that's your sign. I'm giving you his side.
No, man, bro. I just don't, bro. You're treating me like a criminal, bro, and you're instead of a victim, bro.
How am I treating like? What am I doing? Tell me.
You're treating me as a victim, as a suspect rather than a victim, bro. Okay. I came back GSR negative. I had no marks on my fist or nothing. I had literally nothing. I told you he got shot. And then I told you guys that there was 2 people that ran into the fucking house with another gun. You guys decide to knock on the door and then say, "Oh, there's another call we gotta go to." I literally told you I'm an eyewitness victim on scene, and I told you they were inside the house, and you guys still didn't do anything.
We did a welfare check. We didn't see movements in the house. I'm not gonna go in there unless I've either exigent circumstances or probable cause. Right?
Is that not enough probable cause?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Really?
Unless there's some sort of like blood trail or bullet casing inside the house I can see. That's not enough.
Told you I'm an eyewitness on the scene as a victim. Is that not enough evidence that holds in court that for me to testify?
An eyewitness testimony.
You didn't even try looking, bro. You guys knocked on the door and then that's it. You guys didn't even try.
Back. What are you talking about? Did you not see me go around back? I saw the minivan parked behind. I pulled my flashlight, started asking and screaming.
But let me tell you this, but a 911 is enough probable cause to pat somebody down? No, after they've been GSR really?
No,
no. What RS did you guys have when you guys found them GSR negative?
So the RS was the witness statement, right?
Okay, that's reasonable suspicion, right? So then
right,
that's why that's why
shots fired. He's on the scene of report.
Okay. And then you say, okay, you're reasonable suspicion, right? Then you go and GSR. That's reasonable. That's RS for you to GSR somebody. Then the GSR is what gives you the PC. Correct or incorrect?
Right, but there's reports of 2 gunmen, not 1, okay? We got reports of people waving a gun.
Right. So then when the guy who's gunned down comes back GSR negative, and both of the victims on scene tell you that they had 2 guns on them, why is you still finding like, dude? I don't get it, man. I'm so confused, man. Like at this police work, it's like, do you not see what I'm seeing? Like, listen, I know it's not you. I'm just saying in general, bro. Like, you not see what I'm seeing, bro? Like, you can't tell me that's not crazy, bro.
I see your perspective, but there is something called reasonable or typical suspicion. We can articulate the reason behind the pat down, which lets us find the bulge and then find the gun, right? I get what you're saying as far as the GSR negative, because it does put more doubt.
Let me explain this. Why was the officers on scene? It was GSR before CPR. Explain that to me.
That is, like I said, that should not happen. Medical should be the first thing. They should be GSR tested before they get into the ambo. The last thing that should happen, right?
So. Like, I don't know how to paint somebody more of a victim than the way Mr. K looked at that moment. Like I literally cannot even like fathom. And then we both get treated like criminals, man. I get guns at me and everybody else that's trying to rob me and escort me. I'm literally escorted in front of Johnson. I put that on God, on everything, on whatever you need me to swear on. I'm literally escorted in front of Johnson. And another guy on a motorcycle, and then they run away, and he keeps the gun on me. And then I say, bro, the guy next to you is the one that shot me. He goes, where? I don't see anybody. And he's harped on me. I can't, bro. I'm very disappointed in the police work. And then Ruth doesn't even explain. And then like I'm like, bro, let me go represent somebody. The DOJ, Supreme Admiral Lord Criminal Saddam Hussein, literally said that the lawyers at this current moment of time cannot be held at conflict.
Okay, but you're involved in the incident.
Yeah,
but
the
conflicted.
No, I agree. But the DOJ,
you're a witness.
I agree. But the DOJ said that due to the shortage of lawyers, that no lawyer can be conflicted at this current moment of time. They can always be self-represented. And I told Ruth that, and she ignored that.
Okay, I would have told you no as well. I would have told Shaban. Like I said, you being present as his lawyer and being a witness or a potential suspect, because the investigation has not concluded. If we pursue charges, I can see what you're saying, right? But it's an ongoing investigation. We don't know who's who, what things are.
Listen, it seems to...
Till we get all the facts, right?
Do you want me to be honest
That's why
with you?
K was not...
The way I was treated on scene and the way Mr. K was treated on scene as if we were the criminals that we were 5 years ago. And not the innocent lawyer and criminal-free...
Everybody should have been patted down on scene. Everybody. Everybody should have been patted down. I did not cuff you. I asked you to come.
I'm not talking about you, man. I'm not talking about you. This isn't at you, Leo. I'm talking about the department that you oversee. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Listen,
yes,
and that's why I'm having this civil conversation with you right now. Like I'm just like because I want to work with you, man. I don't got problems with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I want to work with you guys. Right. I prosecute for you guys, and it just felt like that scene was like the way you guys looked at me as if the criminal I was 5 years ago, or at least Johnson and Ruth did, and the officers on scene. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well. Like I said, like I told Kay, there's definitely self-reflection on this incident. It
I didn't lie to you. And listen to me. There was only one victim in the entire thing. Okay? I had no signs of gun residue on me. I gave you my knife that had no blood on it. My crowbar had nothing on it, no flesh or nothing. My hands were perfectly, there were no redness or nothing. I wasn't shot or hurt at all. I gave you everything on a silver fucking platter. I did not lie. I was completely compliant. But yet, I'm still looked at as a suspect.
Well, I mean, my thing is when it comes to anything like that, I don't care who you are. I'm gonna treat everything as you're a suspect
100%.
until I know otherwise. Because I'm not doing my job. If I treat you as a witness, from the start without knowing all the facts, I'm not being a proper investigator, right? I need to figure out what happened exactly. Who's involved.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
You said on scene to me that somebody else was 911 or something like that. That there was other on the opposing witness saying otherwise. Correct?
No, the information I got was over 311 regarding.
Right. So let me ask you. I already know who 311, right? When Mary Mushkin 311, why was she not asked? Paint this.
No. This is not from Mary. This is an officer that spoke with the witness who 311 did, saying that
Why?
that witness described.
Okay. Who was the witness?
Okay. I can't tell you right now.
Why was that witness not GSR tested, or patted down, or frisked? If she was a witness, right? You just said all people on scene should have been patted down, right? Did you not tell me that 2 minutes ago?
Yes, and that's why we should have done a better job. I'm just being honest with you.
Why was the? Let
honesty?
me ask you an answer. If they're an eyewitness and they have nothing to hide, why did they leave the scene then? Why did me and Mr. K stay on scene?
Everybody should have been detained and patted down.
I'm asking you a question. Like, think logically, right? If you have nothing to hide, if you're truly innocent, why did you leave? Why would you run away from the scene and then 311 to try to save your business and save your ass? Why? Because you're guilty as fuck. Why did Mary Mushkin leave blacked out just now from the PD into Johnson's car and get dropped off? Was she GSR tested? No. When I'm telling you, 2 people told you that she had a gun on her, and then she ran into her house and drove and then snuck out. I'm telling you this.
Okay.
Why is she completely innocent? Because of her
who
three.
Said she's innocent. Who said you?
Brother, I'm not stupid. I'm a fucking
that?
lawyer. I was there when she filed 3 harassment calls on Popular Motorworks. Was I not?
Okay, but who's saying she's innocent?
Because she's been so snitchy or like like not even
Snitchy?
snitchy.
What are you
Like how do I
what are you
explain this?
talking
Like
about?
she's been so like she's been crying to the PD enough.
Compliant, giving us
Crying
information.
to the
How's it crying?
Let me
How's it
finish.
crying, though?
Let me pinch what I'm telling you here. She's been cooperating and informing and crying to the PD so much to the point where she has now been viewed as a victim completely to the PD, right?
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that at
bro,
all.
let me finish, man. Let me finish. Which is the reason why we were treated as suspects on that scene in front of her house. Yes or no?
I disagree. Listen,
I disagree.
I disagree with you because I wasn't even thinking about that when I was doing the whole. I just wanted to know why was there shots fired? Why is there reports of two different gunmen? Why is there two conflicting stories from both sides? And then you both are GSR negative.
Right.
What the fuck happened?
Right. So how
Because
did
what
it
I got
get to
told-
that? There was a guy that was talking to the opposing party that apparently just let them go completely and didn't do anything.
Because the information we got is there's two parties involved. They're both pointing guns. It led to a shots fired.
Negative, comrade. Yeah.
Let me finish. The people that shot Mr. K fled the scene, right? One of them, who witnessed what happened, should have been detained and patted down, but didn't, right? That's the information I have for you, Ramee. And I'm still looking into this as far as what's going on because I don't believe
I just
everybody
don't
here is innocent.
Let me explain to you. Right. And here's another thing, right? Wait, what do you mean you don't believe everybody's innocent? There's a victim and there's a suspect. It's very clear cut, right? It's not gray like it's black and white. I'm telling you, it's black and white, right? I have no reason to lie to you.
But it's not.
And let me.
Policing is never black and white. If it was that easy, you'd be in jail all the time.
Leo, let me tell you something right now, then, right? Say hypothetically, everything you're saying is true. Why did instead of the 8 officers remaining on scene, why were they 3 of them not commanded to go to Mosley's and to detain all the workers there and to GSR test them and investigate even further? Why was this scene solely hearted on the shootout?
Because we can only focus on the scope of the scene where the crime scene happened. If I had a crime scene related to Mosley's, I would.
Is this not? Right? The Mosley,
No,
all the Mosley workers magically, is that not?
What you're telling me is an ongoing conflict, or what you described to be people involved with Mosley's. I did not get report of shots fired near Mosley's.
Let me ask you another question.
Shots fired. Oh,
your dispatch of the shots fired. What was the car fleeing the scene on dispatch? Was that plate ran? Did it not come back to somebody who works at Mosley's? So what? Like I'm helping you.
How do you know that?
I'm telling you, it was Mosley workers, bro. I know. What do you mean? How do I know that? I was there. I saw it all happen in front of me. I'm telling you the truth. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. What do you mean? How do I know that? Because I was fucking there. I'm telling you what happened. You still don't believe me.
It's not that, Ramee. I'm looking at the
like
dispatch
I'm literally
right
telling you what happened, and you're not believing me. The dispatch? What was it? It was either a motorcycle or one of their cars. Yes or no?
I'm looking through dispatch.
Look
right
at the dispatch. Chat, relax
when
on
did this happen? An hour ago, roughly.
I can tell you right now. 2 hours ago. Because I called you 2 hours ago when you guys took him to the hospital. Chat, stop hating on like Sab or Slacks. Chat, this is RP. Don't be weirdos, man. Like, just chill out and enjoy the RP.
Yeah, so we never got any information about a cat alert regarding a vehicle. We just got reports of shots fired.
What? Really?
Yes. Followed by an injured call after the shots fired.
Oh. Bro, that is insane to me.
Like I said, I'm not hiding shit. I'm not
I'm not saying you're hiding. I never said you're hiding anything. The word hiding never came out of my mouth. I'm just telling you what happened on scene, bro.
I'm going off what I have, and sometimes I don't have the full picture like you do.
Unfortunately,
I'm bound by certain things, right?
Also, there's something else to notice here. Why did Mary Mushkin leave the PD with Johnson? And then also, why did Johnson completely ignore all of Mary Mushkin and her friends at the scene? What's going on there?
Like I said, that's a conversation I have with Johnson. What I stress to people a lot when something like this has happened, to stay on scene with the victim. The victim should be the most important thing. Making sure that person lives and survives is more important than catching the criminal in the moment, and that's something we hone on, right? So, while also having some plus units to be able to go out there and pursue after the criminal. So I'm gonna tell you that's our perspective.
I just don't understand it. I'm giving you I'm truly genuinely a victim here, and so is Mr. K, and somehow the suspect's word is more than the victim here, and it's so frustrating because I'm telling you the truth and I have nothing to fucking hide here, and it's very, very annoying and frustrating. Is in the poor police work is frustrating, and then the fact that these motherfuckers got away and they're still just repairing cars at PDM or Mosley's and nobody even questioned them or like. I fucking hate it. I don't like it.
I'm working that side. I'm working that side. In fact, like I said, we're still.
And then I told you, brother. I told you. Two victims on scene. What did Kay tell you when he was interrogated? Did he tell you that they ran into their house or no? I haven't talked to him.
Well, he mentioned people running inside houses and shit like that, but he couldn't tell who it was.
And then I tell you, I'm the one that's alive that didn't get shot, and I'm telling you, I saw them run into that house.
Right.
Is that not enough, PC? For all we know, they could be clearing it out right now. Why is there not an officer down there, like at least scoping the house out, making sure nobody's going in and out?
I was literally going down there until you called me.
Okay, well, you should get somebody else down there ASAP. Because for all we know, that shit's probably cleared out by now.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's an ongoing investigation.
That's insane to me, man.
I can only go off what I have.
45 people are telling you it was Mary Mushkin, and the one person, Mary Mushkin herself, telling you it wasn't her, and you guys are believing her. It's just insane.
That's the problem. I mean, that's the problem I have with you. You actually believe that. That's the problem. You actually believe that. You don't have my side fully. You don't have their side fully. You're just going off what you're being told and what you're hearing.
I'm telling you,
not always factual.
It's just very frustrating because like I'm truly a victim here, and like I get what you're saying. I'm on scene, bro, and I told you this on scene as well.
And I understand that. And like I said, the investigation is being built. Everybody's providing their evidence or statements as far as what's going on. A lot of people are involved, and I want to get this right. I would rather take my time with it than you go
you know what she had the balls to do? She had the balls to call me after this all went down and said, I need you to represent me down at PD. The fucking audacity on this bitch.
I don't know what kind of personal beef you guys have, but I would prefer if bloodshed would stop.
I haven't done bloodshed. I'm an innocent lawyer, bro. I'm a fucking civilian. I'm not a criminal. I'm a civilian. I have a clean record. I'm a civilian.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know the history. It seemed like there's a lot going on. I mean, you told me you're present during the beef between them and Popular Motorworks.
No, that's just, bro. If you don't know about that, you're living under a rock. You know what I mean? That's just common knowledge at this point. You don't see them on fucking Twitter back and forth, and you know about this because she's filed 3 harassment charges. I know the whole thing.
Right. What is your relationship with Vinny Pistone?
He's just a friend.
Okay. All right. Just a friend.
Yeah, I guess she thought from like, I don't know, man. I don't know. These Mosley and Guild gangsters, man. What are you gonna do?
If you have any information that can help me,
I gave you everything. They ran in their house, stored their gun, and snuck out. Literally, what happened?
Okay.
And they're all sitting there, fucking holding their dicks in their hands right now, at Mosley's, knowing that they got they just got the one.
I'm talking about moving forward.
Happened.
Any information you have, let
yes,
me
sir.
know.
I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Listen, I don't hate you, Leo. I hope nobody hates me. It's just very frustrating, bro. You know what I mean?
Listen, for me, it's not even about that. It's about that I want to make sure I get it right, and I'm gonna take my time with it, versus go in there and just slap cuffs on people. And that's why Kid was let go, based on what happened, right?
It just sucks, bro. Cause never mind.
Ramee, I don't see you as a criminal. I don't.
Tell the rest of your PD than that.
Right, but at the same time, you make it much difficult for everybody else, right? Because you do give people a hard time. You do come off mouthy or disrespectful. I don't think it's about crime. I don't think it has to do with your record. It's about respect. That's what it comes down to.
Listen, I don't disrespect unless I'm disrespected. I give what I'm getting, Leo, and you know that.
If you say so.
The problem you have is you think that your officers are angels.
That's not true. Hey, listen. That is not true at all, okay?
Go back on Friday and see how Johnson was speaking to me in the cells when I tried complaining to you about what he was doing, and then you completely aired me out. He then took it to a bench trial to be petty and then lost. And wasted 3 hours of our lives.
I had a conversation with him afterwards about that, actually.
Right.
I did, because I'm supposed to be his mentor.
He needs a lot of work. He's stuck in. He's operating the police department as if it was 6 years ago, Leo.
Yeah, what?
You know what I mean.
Complaints help me understand things better. So
listen, I also don't want you thinking I'm complaining to just. Oh, it's Ramee. He's just complaining to complain. No, it's not.
No, I want you to complain when you have a complaint.
I'm being dead honest here, Leo. I hope you take my word seriously, because I am.
I'm gonna have a conversation with him.
All right, man. Listen, if I get any more information, I'll let you know. All right.
Thank you.
All right.